welcome back to Jujus Oracle. So I'm going to do a channel message for you guys, a collective message. So I'm gonna roll. First of all, let me cleanse the energy on camera for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice just to see, get some energy, tap in and see what spirit wants to talk about. So Libra came out. So we might be talking about relationships, partnerships, balance. Okay. Neptune and the number 7. So definitely big energy on relationships, Libra energy, balance. All right. And if you guys don't know, I actually have Saturn in my 7th house. So that's why a lot of my content and a lot of what I will talk about is karmic connections. Because I've been through a lot of karmic shit. I've been in a lot of karmic connections. And it doesn't just have to be in relationships and like intimate relationships. I'm talking about all types of relationships, you guys. So, especially friendships. So, yeah. I definitely am just following my purpose and following the divine guidance that spirit gave me to help the collective with any, karmic patterns and behaviors you guys might be trying to break so that you can have better and more fulfilling relationships. And relationships are a huge part of life, right? The 7th house is directly opposite of your first house, and your first house is the Aries house, the house of your rising, okay, who you identify as. And the 7th house is how other people see you, like your relationship to other people. So it's a major part of your journey, of everybody's journey. And with me having gone through so many you know trials and tribulations in that area, I am here to assist you guys with getting through, any issues that may be hidden, all right, in your relationships. So, but that's not to say that that's all that we'll talk about on this channel. But for today, that is definitely, the major energy. We got the 7th house, we got Libra, and we got Neptune. So Neptune is Pisces energy, and it's funny because I have Pisces in my 7th house with Saturn. So, um, yeah, really, really synchronistic energy. But yeah, Pisces rules Neptune, and check it out, y'all. Beware who you trust came out, the wolf. So giving wolves and sheep's clothing for sure. The forces of nature favor you, but you guys are favored. If you're tuned into this channel, then you are chosen. Okay, you are a spiritual warrior. So it's only right that you get, gang stalked, you get bullied, you get put down a lot. People project onto us a lot. They want you to be insecure. They want to make you feel the way you make them feel about themselves, or the way they naturally already felt about themselves, but they refuse to do the inner work. And everybody is on their own, rivalry and indulgence. So you guys might definitely deal with a lot of that in connections and in general. And whatever people are dealing with in their first house, and especially in their 12th house, which is ruled by Neptune. The 12th house rules Neptune, Pisces, of the subconscious mind. So whatever people think is ultimately how they're going to treat you. So you have to know that when it comes to, bewaring who you trust. Okay. And the wizard came out, and the dragon. So the wolf, the wizard, and the dragon, very powerful energy, you guys, for a collective reading. Beware who you trust, use your skills to aid others, and strength and wisdom. So ultimately, everything that this collective has gone through, we are now using our skills to aid others, whether that be with you being a life coach, or you teaching, you being motivational, or just how you choose to show up in the world. And I feel like this is a collective, like I continue to say, we are winnowers, we are winners. So we choose not to, I saw a post today that said, not hurt people don't always hurt people. Some of us choose to heal, and we use, the lessons that we've learned to help and heal others. And that's exactly what this is. That's exactly what we do. That's exactly what it is. Okay. And so you use the strength and the wisdom that you've learned from these different karmic lessons, these karmic patterns, these generational curses that you've had to break. And you're choosing to bring healing and light into the world. All right. So let me get one more card. But like I was saying, Pisces rules the 12th house of your subconscious mind. And so when you are dealing with the seventh house and when you're dealing with the first house, how people feel about themselves, it all boils down to, and how they actually deal with you, it'll reflect in, their relationship with you. It all comes down to what's going on in their subconscious mind with that Neptune energy. Okay. So Pisces is very illusionary. Okay. It's a water sign and very mystical energy. It also rules dreams, hidden things, secrets, all those different types of things. The serpent, another powerful card. A sly and subtle approach is needed. So yeah, I definitely get that by the collective learning these different lessons. We are a lot more refined in our approach now. And, we're using this strength and wisdom to aid others, okay? Using these skills and the strength and wisdom that we've gained to aid others. And even if it isn't in a career path that we've chosen, it's just in the way that we live life, okay? We choose not to go out into the world and be the people that hurt us, okay? Or be like the people that hurt us. Clarify the wolf. The caduceus, you will receive news from afar. So you guys might very well be dealing with situations where there's people from your past or people currently who you can feel a certain type of way about, or maybe somebody else is getting news in regards to these people or this person, and they're going to give you a message. Clarify the wizard. The queen, love and prosperity. So you can also be a masculine energy. Just take it as it resonates, but I'm definitely just getting an energy of ascension, all right, of being connected to your higher self. Now you still may be doing healing, but you are, in that empress or emperor energy, and you've chosen to take the high road. You've chosen to claim your divine path, claim your divine destiny. With the dragon, clarify the dragon. The raven, darkness looms over the horizon. Again, very powerful energy. Yeah, so I definitely get this is you tapping into your intuition, you going through a lot of karmic cycles and just having this darkness, this dark energy over your head, okay? It could have been following you. This could have been, so a lot of you guys might have Saturn in your seventh house or Saturn in your first house or Saturn in the fourth house or something like that. And you've gained a lot of strength and wisdom from being in in this darkness, okay? So you've learned a lot from being in darkness. The gate, a barrier keeps you from your goal. Yeah, so I feel like these were different people, places, environments, ways of being, ways of thinking that were actually blocking you in the past. So you had to learn how to go through a maze almost, or you had to really learn yourself. You had to really bend and twist and turn and do all types of different things to learn who you were and to learn what was blocking you, learn more about what was actually blocking you. All right. And it could have been a dark period. It could have been a lot of darkness. You could have had to transform. You could have had to shapeshift a little bit. You could have had to, really go within your shadow. But this gave you the strength and wisdom that you have today to be this king or queen, to be this emperor or empress who is able to teach and help others ascend and learn. At the bottom of the deck, you got the maiden, a new relationship blossoms. So I definitely get this is a new relationship with yourself. And again, like I said, whatever you feel within yourself, your subconscious mind, being as though you flushed all of that out, you've gained strength and wisdom from whatever was looming over your head before, whatever dark thoughts, whatever, darkness you may have been working with. This is really shadow work energy is what I'm getting. You are now in a space of your life where newness is coming, okay? Yeah, because you understand that reckless actions leads to conflict and you are destined to succeed now. Can't make this up. Your surroundings will undergo transition. So we're definitely going through a transition in the collective. All right. We're meeting our soul tribe. We're getting ready to meet new people. All right. Coming out of hermit mode for a lot of us. Really integrating everything that we've learned. So let me get a African Goddess Rising Oracle. I'm not going to make this too long. All right, let's get a message for the collective. We got harvest. Yeah, definitely a lot of energy on the collective harvesting, reaping, and it's karma. It's karma season. It's the year of karma, literally. So it's time for us to get back everything that we've, you know, poured into. Seasons, harvest. Do you see what I'm saying? Harvest and seasons came out. I'm sorry, I was fixing the dice, but 43 and the number 1 might be significant. So it's harvest season, literally. Literally. You can't make this up. Abu Nimba and Nana Baluku. All right, that's who came out. What else for the collective spirit? Cosmic power. Ancestors are here. Y'all better do it. Number 2. All right. And then we got brazen, 17, stirra. So I'm not quite sure what this means, but resistance. So yeah, there's a lot of resistance around our harvest season because, like I said, we're spiritual warriors. So this wasn't meant for us in the eyes of the karmics, in the eyes of low vibrational people. Like I said, there may be a lot of these wolves in sheep's clothing who had plans for us. If you go back to all my old channel messages, you understand what I'm talking about, okay? If you are a true spiritual warrior, you understand what I'm talking about. If you are still fighting the good fight to have your sovereignty, okay? To be who it is that you are authentically, because so many people are inauthentic and they want other people to be inauthentic because they're uncomfortable with your authenticity. And it's like, that's not my problem. With the queen and the wizard, that's not my problem. This is my season. Hello somebody. It's time for me to harvest. So throw your hands up. I'm hearing that song by Miley Cyrus. So I put my hands up, my song, and the butterflies fly away. Yeah, it's just like, it's time to really be free, okay? And people might be upset about this because in the past you may have been carrying the burdens of other people. You may have been weighed down by the burdens of other people, especially with this raven and the dragon. But you chose to gain strength and wisdom from those experiences. You didn't choose to let that keep you from your goals. All right. Anybody that was trying to be a barrier to you, you sussed them out. All right. And you got rid of them. I feel like there was a lot of people, places, and things that we had to get rid of that thought that they were irreplaceable. They played themselves. Yeah, occupation and sudden wealth, they played themselves. Journey in reverse. Okay, they want me to take... Okay, my whole deck is in reverse, so that's synchronistic. I'm gonna shuffle again. Give me a message for the collective. Community. So yeah, this might have been a community where you had to beware who you trusted in this community. There could have been a lot of gossip in this community. I'm also getting that you're moving into an energy where you're going to be building your own community. We're all going to be building our own communities. We're going to be coming together as a community. People who are community minded, who are like-minded, are going to be coming together to, you know, gather around, share our gifts, trade services, things like that. We got main male here. We got the house. And the house to me is sometimes the mind as well. I'm just getting a lot of mind energy, a lot of third eye chakra energy. Okay, a lot of you guys have had an awakening from going through these karmic cycles, from being in the darkness, from, you know, you could have had an ego death, a dark night of the soul. You've done a lot of shadow work. Okay, you felt a lot of emotions and you had to go within and think like, why am I feeling this? How do I get rid of this? Things of that nature. Okay, and with the seasons in the main male, 1-1 could be significant. 11-22 could be significant. But I'm getting with the queen and the wizard, the king didn't come out here, but I'm getting like high priestess hermit energy or high priestess hierophant energy. So this is definitely balancing out your divine masculine, divine feminine energies. And with the main male, I definitely get that we're stepping into an energy of being more, or our ancestors want us to be more in an energy of being more. It's really an integration season, you guys. Like, we've been in a higher mind, we've been in a higher learning type of energy for a long time. And it's Pluto and Aquarius, like it's the energy is there, period. Like, people are going to be tapping in. I'm telling you, main female, because I get with the main male and the main female and the seasons, the king, the wizard, the queen, the wizard, it's already up here. Everything is already in our third eye, or some of us are still awakening. But for the most part, it's a time to have fun. It's a time to let loose. Like, I'm getting an energy to where it's the season where we're just meant to let loose here. Okay. Yeah. We've gone through these. Yeah. We've already gone through the maturing energy. Okay. And that brought a lot of sudden wealth. You know, we've gone through our subconscious thoughts and all of that. But it's like, now what? It's like, now what? So now it's harvest season, like I was saying. So now it's time to be outside. It's spring, okay? So spirit might want the collective to get into another energy, a lighter energy at this time. Not take things so seriously, okay? Even though there, you know, people are still evil eyeing and things of that nature, but don't let it bother you. Yeah, the mature man is here in the pathway, the mature woman, official person. So yeah, I feel like a lot of us have already done this. We've already gone through at least the first pathway, right? There's already been a significant amount of healing. Now, that doesn't mean that we're done healing and, you know, it's time to go outside and show our boobies. And no, that's not what it means, okay? It doesn't mean to forget everything that you've learned. It doesn't mean to lose your integrity or anything like that. But just to build a sense of community, okay? To show and tell what you've learned. I definitely get that here with the harvest. We're going to be trading our gifts, okay? Transmitting information, trading information, things of that nature. And it's not so much about being on this high horse at this time. Like, we already know who we are with the wizard and the queen. We already each know who we are. We already know who we are. We already know we're on our paths. And now we can just enjoy each other's company. Platonically, romantically, however, okay? It doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be like that. Because we're talking about a sense of community. We're talking about friendships. We're talking about seventh house. We're talking about partnerships. We're talking about collaborations. We're talking about pathways, joining pathways, finally coming together, but from a healed space. Okay, you said that you've learned this. You said that this was your trauma. This is how you've healed. Okay, show me. And it doesn't have to be something where we all gather around and we talk about our traumas, but now we say that we're balanced people. We say that we're honest. We say that we're giving. We say that we're ready for this and we're ready for that. Okay, let's put it to the test. Yeah. Clarify the house. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors. Clarify the house. High honor. I'm telling you. The house is the mind. What have you learned? Message of concern, distant horizons, false person. Yeah. So, and this is definitely about, like, if you have dealt with false people, okay? And maybe you've dealt with people trying to you know, create narratives for you and things like that. And it's really time to take back your power. Like, we talked about taking back our power and things like that. And for a lot of us, we had to cut off certain people. We had to go no contact. We had to really set boundaries and really stick to those boundaries, which caused us to be in hermit mode because we couldn't be in the same environments that, you know, kept us sick, that got us sick in the first place. So, whoa, did you see that? The bad health right there. It was right there. But yeah, we had to, because yeah, there was a lot of concern with what was going on in our mind, with why is this darkness looming over me? You feel what I'm saying? And our ancestors, cosmic power, they were here to let us know, like, something ain't right. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's that intuition that they give you to let you know something ain't right with this dynamic, something ain't right with how you feel. You need to take a look into that and get you into that shadow work so that you can reach this higher knowledge, this high honor, this state of higher knowledge, okay? Which caused you to be in the wizard and the queen energy, the king or the queen energy with the wizard, to be able to use your skills to get aid others. And with this path here, with the brazen, yeah, there's a lot of people who want it to be a barrier to your pathway, and they're pissed off about it. These serpents, yeah, because they thought that they were going to get some kind of great wealth from you, great fortune from doing this to you. It's definitely given sacrifice energy. All right, a lot of people wanted to sacrifice people in the collective uh to make it seem like they're us and we're them. Okay, that we're the ones who are cursed with lack of creativity, lack of integrity, lack of moral, lack of value, a lot of projection towards the collective. All right, trying to get us to not harvest, trying to get us to not see our gifts, trying to get us to not see who we were. And the fact that she has all this paint on her face, I definitely get that. You know, people threw rocks at us, they threw paint on us. They might have, you know, really blinded a lot of people about who you were. All right, collective. And I feel like a lot of us, we've moved on. We haven't said anything. We haven't tried to, you know, clear the air about anything. But your harvest is going to show this community that you're going to build or that you are building is going to show just who people can trust and who people can't trust. The proof is going to be in the pudding every single time, because you're actually balanced. All right, you're actually stable, and when you say something, it makes sense, it hits hard. You have, yeah, you have strength and wisdom about darkness. You don't just say surface level things. You actually know how to help people get through things, right? Because you've been through things. A lot of these people, you may have been through things that would have killed these people, but they still wanted to be a barrier towards you. Wait, hold on. I done been through enough. What are you doing? And so a lot of these people could be going through things that they tried to put you through, and they can't even bear the weight that they tried to put on you. Can you believe it? Say it ain't so. You feel what I'm saying? I think I'm done with this. Yeah, the concern is back out here. I'm gonna get something from the Heal Yourself deck. All right. Let's see. All right. What's the message for the collective spirit? Beauty. Yeah. This is going to be a beautiful community. All right. This is going to be a beautiful harvest. This is everything, all of your desires wrapped up into one. Alchemy at the bottom of the deck, because you've alchemized all of this bull stuff. Okay, there could have been a community that you were ostracized from, a community that tried to make it seem like you weren't beautiful. Like I was saying, they tried to paint a different picture. They tried to paint over who you actually were to create something, and you went along with it, and you was like, okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna do my dance. I'm still gonna do my dance. I'm still gonna do my shit. I'm still gonna be who I am. And what do you know? You're still who you are. This beautiful person. Okay, and it's going to show, but it's not even about that. But I definitely get a sense that people are seeing it. With the alchemy at the bottom of the deck, have faith. Yeah, you're discovering your life purpose. Maybe this was your life purpose. Well, for the kid, well, for anybody, it is kind of your life purpose for us to go through things, because you know, anybody who's chosen you, we pretty much all have the same story, right? Or a variation of the same story. Unleash your creativity. Yeah. By you healing and teaching others, being in the upright, being an upstanding person. All right. But I'm also getting here with the main male and the main female to just be yourself. All right. Let go of feeling like you have the opportunity to be rejected. Yeah, tap into self-love. Turn this shit off. All right. So yeah, you have the ability to you already know who you are, so you just have to be yourself at this point. Like you don't have to come into the room and be like, "Oh, I'm the high priestess. Oh, I've healed my traumas." Just be yourself is what I'm getting. It's the season for you to be yourself. It's the season, but come together with like-minded people, right? But when you come together with these people, it's not like we have to have an ego battle where it's like, "Oh, I'm more spiritual or I'm more healed or I'm more," you feel what I'm saying? That's really what I'm getting with this energy. So let me hurry up and get some more cards. Patience. Yeah. I feel like this took some time. You had patience with this process. Yeah, there was a lot of temptation, but you got help from above with this healing process. Look, temptation, help from above, healing, love. Yeah, victim consciousness. So your ancestors really helped you to get out of this victim consciousness, and they're still doing that to this day. All right. So what's the last card for the collective spirit? The last card for the collective. One more card for the collective. What's this? Temptation. Yeah. These people wanted to tempt you off your pathway. They wanted to tempt you to be like them, to be miserable, to be low vibrational, to be petty, to be bitter, to love drama, to want to go back and forth with them. And it's like, no, I'm going to take whatever you say I am, that's what I am, right? Okay. But you prove them wrong with your actions, with what you manifested, because you still stay high vibrational, because you're actually not like these people. And at this time, they're actually manifesting everything that they said that you were. So it's really funny. Yeah, how teachable are you? You were teachable. Yeah, you paid attention to the signs that these people were trying to take you through wild cycles, and you rose above. All right. So let's go ahead and get some tarot, and then we'll close out. What messages do you have? We got the Four of Swords in reverse. Continuing despite dire stress, laziness, exhaustion, restlessness, stuck, unwillingness to rest. So yeah, and I had a first channel message before I even actually started reading tarot. And I talked about, the collective not being lazy, because a lot of people will try to project onto you that you're lazy when you actually have been through a lot. And maybe it's things that you can't see. For a lot of you guys, you may have like chronic illnesses, things like that, that really have tired you out, but they've played a major role in, the transformation of who you are. You may have had people that fell out of your life because they don't like the transformations of who you are, like you having a baby, or you getting this chronic illness, or you getting married, or just different things like that. And you may have had different situations. You may have lost people in your life and you needed support and nobody was supporting you, but they also couldn't see why you were not the same person who you were before. All right. So a lot of people who were emotionally unavailable. Okay. And they could have projected this onto you. That's what I'm getting. Page of Swords. Yeah, so these people are seeing you. Take your time to think before you act. Restless, energetic, talkative, eager, curious, aggressive. Yeah, these people are watching you. They're seeing the collective really rise up, okay? And be more authentic and be happy in that energy. Yeah, you guys are moving forward. Move from problems and be mindful of what you take. Transition, exit, moving beyond, problem solving, a journey, deeper thinking, research. Yeah, you guys are thinking from a higher mind now. Okay, you don't resonate with these people. You don't resonate with these environments. You don't resonate with these old ways of being. Yep, you've invested in a transformation. You made sure of that. You made sure you weren't going to be like so and so, or do what, you made sure to do that. You made sure to make sure you had a sane mind. You made sure to make sure you had a sound heart. Kudos to you guys. Kudos to us. What else? Two of Pentacles. Find balance in your life to build your success. Yeah, and that's exactly what we did. Balance, adaptability, change in circumstance, argumentative, and wondering. And yeah, sometimes we may have went through cycles where we were wandering around. We didn't quite know. We didn't quite feel like we belonged anywhere. So we kind of were just in between spaces or in between minds or whatever, in between religions, in between thoughts, in between spirituality. But we still always had that cosmic power. All right. And the goal was always to get wisdom and understanding. Yep. Express your creativity with compassionate emotion. So I feel like you were very open and willing and eager to learn, but you weren't in an environment where people were willing to teach you, because the whole entire point of it was for you to fail with the gate and the serpent and the temptation and the brazen and the pathway. The whole entire point of these people being in our lives, of being part of these karmic connections, these karmic past cycles, was for us to be stuck in our head, was for us to, loom in the darkness and not know what the hell we were doing. But we took action on our ideas anyway with the Ace of Wands. A lot of these people could have tried to use, lust and lower vibrational energies to keep you binded to them, to be a barrier to you. All right, they try to use your love against you. They try to use your passions against you. They try to use how you felt about them against you. High Priestess, trust your own counsel first. And you always trusted your own counsel first. I feel like a lot of these people may have tried to get into, these people play a lot of mind games, especially with the house and the high honor here, the cosmic power being here with the raven and the dragon, the wisdom. And you had to have a lot of patience to find balance, because these people tried to throw us off in the collective, for sure. A lot of resistance. You had to learn, but you had to learn on your own accord, because if you would have tried to learn from these people, they would have led you down who even knows where you would be. What's the Four of Swords in reverse? Eight of Wands. Take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. Movement, speed, quick decisions, change. Yeah. These people wanted they wanted to call the collective lazy. They wanted to call the collective ugly, everything but a child of God, to get you to move forward, to get you to make rash decisions. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, yeah, daydreams, illusions, choices, fantasy, loss of control, escapism, promises unfulfilled. They just wanted you to be off path. They wanted you to be off kilter. All right. Well, if I tell her this about herself, then maybe she'll stop doing what, you feel what I'm saying? Oh, they think something, they'll think in their mind, oh, she looks beautiful today, but they'll say something completely off, like out of bounds, to make you feel bad about yourself, so that you never wear the dress again, or so that you never wear your hair like that again, or so that you never wear that color again. But it's really because they think that you just look oh so good. So it's just like, these people, they have things within themselves that they feel, and then they project that out onto you, and then it makes them think things and do things and say things and act in particular ways that are not for their highest and greatest good, and they're damn sure not for your highest and greatest good. And we had to wake up to these dynamics and to the way these other people were thinking, and get in our own higher mind, get sane within ourselves, so we don't become like them, which required a lot of patience and balancing, being adaptive. Yeah, you probably were argumentative with these people, because what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm sorry, but yeah. Change to circumstances. These people could have changed up on you. These people could have glitched on you. All right. It was like a glitch in the matrix dealing with these people. What's the Page of Swords? Judgment. Yeah, judgment is being called. Answering to the call creates new opportunities. Awakening, purpose, reckoning, self-assessment, atonement, rejuvenation. Yeah, you had to self-assess. You had to atone for what you've done, and these people also have to atone for what they've done. And by you unleashing your creativity, that is your atonement. That is the judgment. And you may even be telling your side of the story, or expressing yourself now, or however if it looks like for you, creating boundaries. This is all judgment. because these people were ice skating. These people were, you know what I'm saying? You let one thing slide, the motherfuckers start to ice skate. They were ice skating. They thought that you were the motherfucking ice rink. What's the Two of Pentacles? And it's judgment season, judgment and season. I can't make this the fuck up. Judgment season is right here. It's judgment season, y'all. But for you, that just looks like you unleashing your creativity. It's time for you to come out of your shell. It's time for the collective to, you know, tap in. I feel like we've already been getting signs individually, synchronicities on what we need to be doing, what, you know, what our pathway is and things like that. Two of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're balanced. Focused on your home, family, success, and abundance. And I feel like that's exactly what we've done. We've decided to focus on our money, focus on how we feel about ourselves, focus on our stability, focus on healing our root chakra so that we can balance out our other chakras, so that we can be balanced individuals and not go around pretending to be something that we're not, putting down other people, being materialistic and greedy. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, capricious, moody, suffocating, foolish, all right, jealous. And you can have money and still be jealous of what other people have because you don't have what other people have. You know, a lot of people go out here and they try to get things. They try to get as many things as they can get to fill them up. You will never be filled up because you need to do the work, buddy, baby. Yeah, Nine of Wands. When you're really in the Nine of Wands, you had courage though. You were persistent. You had strength, unbreakable force, great success, health, discipline, velour. And yeah, this built you up. The wounded warrior. What's the Ace of Wands? Five of Wands. I'm telling you, these people wanted to be a blockage. These people were a blockage. Learn to take life as it comes, both positive and negative, and that's exactly what we had to do. Arguments, inner or outer conflict, struggle, boldness, tension, rivalry, competition. These people thought that they were competition. Imagine thinking that you're being competition, but you're being sly and subtle. Like, I really feel like this is like secret competitions that people were in with you. It was just always a struggle with these people. But I feel like for the collective, the only reason why you stayed around, yeah, the only reason why you stayed around is because they tried to make it seem like it was cooperation, game, teamwork, creativity, that you guys had common goals. Wolves in sheep's clothing. A wolf in a sheep's clothing will make it seem like y'all have common goals. We're the same. No, you're not. You're a wolf, I'm a sheep. Or I'm a wolf, you're a sheep. Yeah, we're really the wolf. But when you put it the other way, you feel what I'm saying. So these people really, they wanted to work with you, but then stab you in the back, make it seem like they're competition. And it's just like, yeah, you may be, you're good here with your own pinnacle. And you've been in the Two of Pentacles. These people haven't even been in the Two of Pentacles, but they're ready to be in the Five of Wands though. They're not balanced. They're not adaptable. Clarify the Five of Wands. Three of Cups. Didn't I tell you that? Pretending to be friends, frenemies. These could be frenemies. Two of Cups, relationships, partnerships. Trying to make it seem like they're in balance. They're attracted to you. We're in partnership. Yeah, this is harmony. This is connection. This is equality. No, it's not. You're in competition with me. You're trying to be a barrier. You're trying to tempt me to do things that are not for my highest and greatest good. What are you doing? Why are you angry with the brazen card? Why are you being sly and subtle? Why are you being passive aggressive? Seven of Wands. Competition, challenge, struggle. It's always something. Gain, overcoming, defense, perseverance, always trying to one-upmanship, all this stuff. We've already experienced all of this and we had to balance ourselves. What is this? What is this energy? Why do I feel this every time I get out of this person's energy? Why do I feel this every time I get around this person? Why do I feel less than? Why do I feel like I have to have patience with motherfuckers? Why? Queen of Swords, why? Lord, tell me. The High Priestess, he told you. Wisdom and wisdom and what is it? Wisdom and strength. He told you all right with the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. So that's what I get from that. Let me go ahead and pull from the Panther Oracle, and then we will get a card from Archangel Michael before we close out. We got a card for the collective. Yep, natural disaster, bully. They try to make it seem like you like indulgence. Yeah, these people indulged in this. They went too far. It's one thing about passive aggressiveness, like, and I had to learn a lot about covert narcissism because I was around a lot of covert narcissists. And even if these people don't have narcissistic personality disorder, when you're an empath or when you're a sensitive soul, and when your personality is just more, I don't know, because there's more than one personality that gets taken advantage of like this, or people think that they can take advantage of them like this, where people just they have fun bullying you, but it could be in such cowardice ways that nobody else notices it. I don't even like to say that it's insidious. It's cowardice. It's cowardice for you to not like somebody, or for you to psychologically try to fuck over somebody, or try to psychologically, play with somebody, manipulate people's lives. You feel what I'm saying? And nobody else knows about it but you and that person. It's cowardice. So narcissists, yeah, conflict in reverse. They try to make it seem like there's no problem here, but there's clearly a problem. You feel what I'm saying? They're clearly a blockage to themselves and others. So this is the energy that I'm definitely getting. Disturbance, I'm telling you. Obscure, irritation, supernatural. These people are obscure. They're irritating to themselves and thus to others. These are people who always have to be on somebody else's coattails, always have to be on somebody else's back, always got to be on somebody else's line. But they think that they're a bully. Who you bullying when I'm the queen, when I'm the wizard? Who you bullying? And I just feel like it was a situation where you had to show these people, no, I'm the bully. Judgment. No, I'm the bully. I'm judgment. I'm karma. And I feel like tables have turned to where now we get to look back at these people. We get to see these people be bullied by judgment, by God. Literally. And with the indulgence here being with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you guys had to really get settled in this energy of balancing yourself out, of creating stability for ourselves, of being patient for ourselves. Because the Queen of Pentacles is a very independent energy. And I don't feel like you found friendliness, interaction, or joy with these people that you were in these past cycles with, that were trying to be a blockage to you and act like they weren't. All right. Or act like they were actually your friend, smiling in your face whole time they want to take your place. So I feel like you really had to find joy, interaction, friendliness within yourself and with your ancestors, and with this wisdom, with the truth of who you are, of what you survived, of your natural talents, gifts, and abilities, and staying the course of realizing that as long as you stay true to who you are, no matter what these people try to paint you as, you're going to get your harvest. And it's harvest season. Yeah, with the conflict in reverse, these people are just cowards, and they're mad. Okay, they have the nerve to be mad, but it's like, you never told me that you were mad. You never expressed to me that you had these feelings. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to be in a connection with people and you have a disagreement, or you just don't agree with what somebody's doing, or whatever the case is, but these people went about it all the wrong ways. Let me go ahead and get an Archangel Michael card, and then I'm gonna close out. Your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. So yeah, I'm about to go tend to mine right now. But yeah, your children are watched over. So if these people try to mess with your children, or if you fear your children going through similar cycles, just know that your children will be watched over the same exact way that you were, if not more, because you have the guidance and the wisdom to protect them as well. All right. And to call judgment on their behalf. Prayer will help the situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, I ask you for divine intervention for this situation. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send me one to this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. So, yeah, if you need any help, don't forget to pray. I'm not against prayer. I'm not against church. I'm not against the Bible. I'm not against anything. I'm not against you being balanced and being in connection with the divine, because that's who we need to be in connection with, all right, to get away from these types of dynamics and these types of people. So continue to do that. Continue to ask God to watch over your children. Make sure your children know about God as well. They know about the Bible. They know about morals, values, respect. Okay, so that they don't end up being like losers. Okay, all right, y'all. But this is what I see for the collective. Keep healing, keep growing, keep ascending. You guys are doing great. Let me go ahead and ding my bell for y'all because y'all are doing so good. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.